Hi guys, everyone, welcome back. This will be the last session for our TestNG. So till now we have seen, I'll just go a quick agenda. We have seen the overview, environment, how to set the environment, how to write the tests, what are the annotations, how to execute with the different set of tests, like how to ignore dependency, group, parameterize, and everything. And this parallel test I'll take up later in the separate video. Okay, and the test results. So that's what we're going to see. What are these test results, like listeners, report NG, and report TNG. That is nothing but XcelT reports. Okay. So uh, what are these test results? So what is the TestNG test results? So reporting is the most important feature, like part of any test execution. The reason is like it helps you to define how much of test case is pass, fail, skip, or like what is the percentage or the failures, what is the logging mechanism. So probably it helps you to debugging purpose also. So the TestNG result by default we have seen already. It will create the report like this. So the TestNG reports. So when you look at this, right, is not much more informative. So you won't get clarity about now graphical interface, like how this has been done. So what we'll do, like we're going to create or customize based on the listeners. There are like listeners or reporter class, like I reporter or I test listeners. So we'll make use of these interfaces and we'll try to provide a good a rich interface especially in the reporting. So first we'll see the custom listeners. So I'm going to create this class. It's called as a sample TestNG class. It will be a typical TestNG. You have some couple of methods and depends on method. Okay, and we're going to create the listeners like this. So when I say listeners, uh, these listeners will plug through a TestNG file, and at runtime actually it's going to call these listeners. So basically, this listeners adapter which implements iTest listeners with some empty methods. So we can, if you want, you can override these methods. So let me be more clear now. So I'll go to Google and I'll search for packages. So this is the document where we get all TestNG related documents. And this iTest listener that I'm going to use now in one of the class. So it's nothing but interface. This has a lot of methods. I mean to say like on finish. So on finish, we invoke all, after all the tests have run and all their configuration methods have been called. On start, what you're supposed to do. On test failed with some success percentage, or on failure, on skipped, on test start, on test success. So these are the different set of methods available that given interfaces. We can override this one. Suppose you want to click on start. Okay, this is on start method, and nothing is there inside this. Okay, we are going to override this. We are going to write our own functions over here. So it will be something like now log, and I'll say get the method name, get the how many test case keep name. So I'm going to write this custom listeners now called as a test listener adapter, or okay, and I can override and put it into the log basically, and just can put it into the log. So what happens? It will basically print at the runtime. It's going to print on the screen. Uh, just as this out, it's going to print on the screen, saying that what is the success or whatever. So what is the method is going to call at runtime, right? It's going to print on the screen. So of course, let's create one TestNG custom listener XML file. I'm going to call this. You can see this example. Till now, I've never seen this listeners, right? This we know how to call this package. So this listener, nothing but which custom listener is going to call, that name I should mention in the file. Okay. So we'll take the sample test now. So I'm going to create. Better I'll create another package, custom reports or something like that. Com.tester, or I'll say com.testng.reports. Here I'm going to create a new, one second, I'm going to create a new TestNG class. I'll call this as custom login. Okay, I'll just move to that particular package. Okay, so I'm going to build this now. So this custom login, I'll say implements I test. I just showed what is this I test listener. So I need to import from the TestNG package. Okay, what is this? Okay, we'll come back to this kind of problem. Probably we'll come back to this. Okay, so I'm going to override those methods. Okay, so what to override? So public void, I told here I can override those test methods. So what are those methods? So we want to pick some of the methods first. I'll take on test start. So when I say on test start, where is that? I can take this on test start. I can paste it over here. I test result, right? So import from a TestNG library, and I'll say just a sysout I'll do as of now. I'm not going to do any much over here. And I'll say test method started. So this is just a debugging purpose. I'm sure, like, when running, basically we will try to need this kind of information. So I'll say result dot get what you want to get name. At runtime, get the name of the particular test. Okay, and the time is. So what is the time? And time is, you can get the current get time. So you can say get. There are methods like current time. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to create that get current time method. So later I'll create that get current time method. So and then now I don't need this method actually. So I'm not doing anything with this. I'll create another override method. So I'll say override. Okay. This time what I'm interested in. Okay, this will be more clear. Call when the test method execution starts. Okay, and now I'll put another thing called when the test method execution is success. Okay, so what is the success? This one method. So click on test success. Something will be there. Okay, you copy this on test success. Put it back here. Let's say this out. And just say simple statement. So I'll do one thing, I'll just copy this test method, I'll say success. Okay, with same name, getting the name and everything is same. Okay, and next I'll say called when test method fails. Okay, so I'll just copy entire thing. Okay, put it over here on test fail. It is on test failure. The method name is on test failure. Okay, copy this and is it on test failure? Okay. Oh, sorry. I'll say a method fail. Okay. Now skip. Suppose sometimes you skip the test cases. Those things also we can do that. Called when test skips. So how to do that? Again, copy this and copy on test skipped is a method, TestNG is my method, and I'll say test method skipped. Okay, and what you can do, failure with some success message. Okay, like this you can do. We can create as many as things. What we'll do now, on test start, we'll do one thing. We'll write another method on finish. So once everything is done, so we'll try to publish the reports. Okay, this will be something like on finish. Okay, the context stressor, I should copy something from here, on finish. Okay, test, I can say test suite or something is finished, test suite, finished. This is skipped, right, this is failure. So this cannot be a result now, it should be context. Get the name and get time is this one. Okay. So I'm going to write the current what exactly this function will do, returns the current time. Okay. So I'll make this as public string return. I can use date format. Okay. And I can say new simple date. So what is the date format here? I can give the in hours, minutes, or seconds and minutes. Okay. So I need to import this date format from Java. Okay. So return, I can't say no. I should return this. Sorry, this should be date format. Okay. I should return date format. Format sorry, this I should create an object date and dating equal to date. Okay, with the date I am going to get the timestamp as well. I am sending to the returning that object. Okay, this I should import from util package. Okay, so we are all set now. So this is a basic listener class. I'm not sure like why this guy is giving this error. Okay, sorry, if you are not using this, right, I'll just remove. Okay, we are just done with this on test method, on test success, failure, skip, whatever. So you can just keep on rating based on this listener functions available. Okay. Now I'm going to create another TestNG file. It's a simple TestNG file. The TestNG file, I will call this as simple test. Okay. Let's say finish. I should import. Oh, sorry, move to here. Just remove the simple test. Okay. I'm going to write this as test method 1. Okay. Sys out. Sorry, instead of this, I can use some asserts. Already we told asserts. What are asserts? So I'm not going to just pass the Boolean condition. So as of now, I'll just say true, false, something like that. I'm going to pass. Okay. I just want to print on the screen whether while executing, right? It has to print on the screen what is really happening. Okay. I'll copy and put it here and call this as 2 and make this also as true. Okay. And another method I will call and I'll say 3. Okay, make this as false. So the simple methods are written. Okay, now we'll create one TestNG file for this. So what I'll do, I'll copy from my previous session. It should be somewhere. So it's not here. Custom labels. Yeah, this is the one. I'll copy and put it into mine. This TestNG. Okay. It's a simple logger TestNG. Okay. So what is the custom logger? So we have to make sure that we have the same name, logg. Okay. And what is this? So this should be form.testng dot reports. Okay. Inside I have a simple test. So when I run this, sorry. At runtime is going to pick the these listeners, and let me check it out what's happening here. Sorry, I should say reports. Okay. See here, still it is executing, but you can figure out what's happening. Test method started, success started. Okay, so which is this method? Test method 1, and this is the time. Okay, and again it picked up test method 1 success. Again 3 started, and third was a failure, and method 2 got picked up, and this is a success. Okay, so you can see the delay timing over here, some milliseconds here, some 2 milliseconds here, some milliseconds. Okay, so this will help you, in debugging the things, or like while running large test cases, right? You can really observe what exactly happening when it started, and what is the success, the failure, it skipped or not, at what time it's taken, what is the difference. So all this then you can capture and printing on the screen. So this is very base example. So I'll just quickly walk through what we did. I created simple test is a normal test method, and custom logging using iTest listener adapter, or you can say what is that interfaces. We created this, and we just call through one of the TestNG file. That's it. Okay, this listens is another separate tab. You need to provide the correct listener. What listen you have written, and the runtime is going to pick up and printing on the screen. Okay, so this is done. This is what just we did now. Yeah, we created this TestNG XML file, and we did. Okay, cool. So next we'll see report NG. So report NG is another good feature actually. So it's a basic plugin, and we can download and install it. I'll run through step by step how to do that. So you go to Google and search for report NG. Okay. We'll get a site called report NG. It's a simple HTML and XML reporting plugin for TestNG frameworks. Okay, go to this side. Okay, so this is what we'll get a simple output. So you can see here, there will be more in a graphical way, and it will say something like how many test cases pass, fail, skip, what is the percentage, all in detail level it's going to print on the screen. So for this we need some couple of setups over here. I'm going to explain that one by one. Before that, we need to download all the dependent jar file. Okay, and again this is open source. You can freely use this, not a problem. So I clearly mentioned in one of the PPTs how to download and do this. So report-ng is a simple HTML report plugin for TestNG framework. So this will provide a very simple, very colorful way of representing your tests basically in graphical format. Okay. So first we are going to create a Java project, a simple or sample project you can say, and I'm going to download report-ng. I'm not going to explain how real time how to download and all. So that's the reason I just show the this site. You go to download section, and you can download the report-ng common. What are the files over here? You can unzip and put it into some library folder. And there are some dependency charts. So whatever the steps says, you just follow that. You should be able to create these. You can download basically and keep it into one library file. Okay. And we're going to create one XML file. It's a simple XML file. We're going to call the report-ng file. And at last, we're going to create a build.xml file. What is there in the build.xml? I already told we use and for this. So what is and all, we can, I think we might have gone through my previous video. If not, please watch it. So it will clearly explain what is and why and is required, and how to configure build.xml for a given project, and how to call this TestNG XML file within the build.xml file, and how to run from a batch file, and everything is explained there. Okay, so configure this, and this will be the build.xml file basically. You can just straight away copy paste it and run. So all the steps is given. I'm just going to walk through once again. So what I'll do, I'm going to create a simple sample test now. So I'll go here. Hold on, let me get some project. I'll copy from my previous project, that's it, okay? So what I'm going to do, same test, whatever we created just now, right? That is a simple test. It can be run through one through report-ng also. So what I'll do, before going to this, let me go to custom reports. So where I created report-ng velocity, okay. And import some of the jars. So I told already you can download from the report-ng site, and add external jars and choose 4.beta. Yes, so the jars required for our report-ng, and this is report-ng jar also. Yeah, 1.1.4. Okay, and there should be something like velocity 1.4. Yeah, download this. I mean, already downloaded. Just point that jar. Okay. And next step, what we're going to create is a build.xml file. Okay, we need something like report-ng on build.xml file. Okay, paste it here. You go to report-ng build.xml file. Okay, so this is basically it will point to all jars, like where is your class path and which file to pick up, and everything will be mentioned over here in this file. Okay, so here I'm saying you pick TestNG XML file. Okay, so what is there in TestNG XML file? First, yeah, good. There are two test cases over here. Okay, I want to pick this, but so these reports, basically what happens when all the tests have run successfully or whatever, is going to create some couple of outputs over here. So what I did, I'm now trying to make use of these two things, like first state and flow. Okay, these two TestNG methods I'm going to call through a TestNG XML file. You can see here, this is the listener. So when this is a task, basically, I mean the target we created, and this listener is saying pick this, report-ng title, whatever the parameter, and run this. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll straight away run this once you imported all the charts, run as and build. Also, what you can do is, what I suggest, you can copy the path, basically where it is resided. Okay, and I'll go to command prompt. This everything in detail explained in the previous session, actually in hand session. So what you can do, you can say and clean compiler. You want to run the targets actually. So what are these targets? You should know the exact target name, and yeah, this is the target name. And clean compile, and clean. I'm going to delete all the folder structure. I'm going to compile all my class files. Okay, and there's a TestNG execution. I'll copy it and I'll paste. So what is this TestNG? Why we are doing this? Because I know in TestNG execution, it is going to create a folder. Okay, it is going to pick the TestNG XML file. It has to pick this TestNG XML file and run the show. Okay, TestNG execution. I'll just say enter. You might get issues initially. Okay, the build.xml is not there in the same specific path. Okay, sorry. I'll go back here. Yeah. Cannot be like this. I think you should rename and put that as a build.xml file. Okay. Lib not found. Okay. It is looking for some libs. Okay. I think I missed out. Yeah. So this is the lib we need to copy. Basically, where it look for a jar. Okay. I'll just paste it somewhere else in the lib. I'll go to command prompt once again. It look for a build.xml file. What is there in the build.xml file is going to run. Okay, there is no clean shell. Okay, I'll just say and there is no target name. Okay, and compile TestNG execution. Okay, I think that has some Selenium stuff actually, but Selenium jars are not pointed here. So good. What I'll do, instead of TestNG, right, I'll just say okay. No, it is okay. Whatever in this class, right, it's picking everything. Okay. Okay. Cool. So just hold on. How to upgrade separate package for this. So this. So this is the lib directory. Okay, in the lib, I think we should put all the related jars. Okay, that might solve the problem. Okay. What we'll do now in the D jars code. Not D jars. We pick on the okay, we go back to command prompt and once again we'll run. There are couple of tests contains TestNG files. Okay, this is in the Excel, I believe. Okay, and these jars are not there, so that's the reason I need to copy all this and put it into a lib folder so that it will point to this and it will do. Otherwise, I would have directly pointed to the jar score also. Okay, we'll see this working or not. Yeah, it's creating a directly TestNG report. Yeah, it ran all the test case and build was successful. Okay, now we'll go back to our report. See a HTML report, TestNG report, HTML, and this is the index. This created automatically. Yeah, this is how it looks. See, learning TestNG. This is coming from one of the TestNG file. We have given that name as learning TestNG, and this is the methods. All methods are passed. Click on this. It will give what are the methods and how much time it took. Some seconds, and it will all in detail. Okay. We want to run once again. What we'll do? We'll take some failure cases. Okay. I'll just say start test site. Okay, instead of this, what you can do, I can run directly one of the simple tests over here. I made some false, right? Okay, so what I'll do, I'll call the simple test now. I'll go to build.xml file, sorry, TestNG file. Instead of this, right, I'll call this one. So where exactly, in which package it is, com.testng. Otherwise I can copy the package directly here. Okay. Some dummy project. Okay, just leave it, learning TestNG. Okay, I'll again go back here. Just say run. Again it will delete all the things and it will go to run. Yes, build a successful, and you can see one failure and 3 run. Again go back to my result over here. Just say refresh. Yeah. See, this is the overview. This is the home page. 2 pass and 1 fail. Okay, this is the overall test cases pass fail. You click on this. What went wrong? Actually, the method test method 3 in a package got failed. Why? Because of course I told it this is a false case. So it is expecting something, but you found was false. So it will give in detail about in which line or whatever it got failed. You can go back and correct the thing. So this is how it looks, overall your report ng file. This is good in terms of having a colorful at a time. The graphs are graphs are not there, but basically you get a overall look and feels pretty good when compared to your previous TestNG default reports. Okay, so I'll come back to this. So what we just did, we did all the report ng, download, configure, put in all the lib folder, go to build.xml and call the TestNG file and just run from a command prompt. Okay, that is through ant. Okay, and this is what report you got. Okay, and this report you won't see any graphics, you won't see any graphs as of now. So for that, what we can do is we can use report.tng. Report.tng is nothing but formerly it was called as a TestNG accessibility report. So using these reports, what you can do, it will give a beautiful reports in terms of a graphical, how many test case pass, fail, skip, whatever, and all more or less it will be same as your report.ng things on.